Just like this? Right. Just right here?
Sorry. It's tight clips.
This thing's really strong. High quality stuff. Oh.
Ooh.
These guys. So, what was your name?
Roger.
Pleasure? Isn't it a pleasure?
It's such a pleasure, certainly.
My name is Corin Young.
I'm Clay Springfield. I know that makes you think of the
SIM.
PSIMS.
Yep. You got it. Anyways, we are the creators of Interspecies communication.
That's us.
That's us.
So what is interspecies communication?
Wow. Opening up with a real rabbit hole there.
Yeah.
So, to put it in three-dimensional terms,
Right.
I would say we make short films and
Express ourselves through cinema.
and audio.
Audio too.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. All right. Yeah, that's what I would say. For sure. So, yeah.
That's really neat. So how did you guys meet?
Well,
It's a great story.
it's a wonderful story. You want to,
Yeah, sure. No, I'll go. Yeah, I'll go. So, you know, it was at a gem show, actually, in Ohio. You know, they have the traveling gem show around, and we are gem connoisseurs, you might say.
Meisters?
Yeah, I would say that, honestly. Anyways, so we just happened to be looking at the same carnelian skull, actually, which got to this day, it's our token of friendship.
It's on the dresser.
If it broke, I don't think we'd be friends anymore. You know, because it's like the totem of our friendship. So, we just love minerals.
We're advocates for different minerals.
Yeah, definitely. And so I was there back in 2011.
I think it was 2011.
No, maybe 2012. It was 2012. I remember it was like all the hysteria around the world ending, and we really connected on that. Because we were doing jumps into the fourth dimension at that time separately, which is why we clicked.
Right.
And then we just got to talking. We were both looking at the same carnelian skull, which still have to this day.
The skull shape just represents so much.
How did you create ISC?
That's a really great question. Another rabbit hole.
Think about the blossoming of a flower.
But instead of a flower, it's actually...
A cornelian skull.
That's really beautiful, man. We need to...
You know, I love you, you know, it's... As much as I...
Sorry. It's getting a little hot. Well, Clay was bunkered up with his Gmaw back in the day.
Yeah.
How's Jezebel doing? I love that lady.
Well, I know you do. She's still making sauce, and her baba ganoush isn't as great as ever.
Sorry, I just, bleh, shake it off. Bleh. Gets weird sometimes. Emotions and whatnot. Anyways, how interspecies communication began was we used to frequent Clay's grandma's bathroom, doing bathroom sessions.
Bathroom session.
And that's where we birthed Minerva. That was a crazy 4 years.
No further information can be disclosed.
Yeah. Blinds closed on that one, so.
Yep. Trapdoor.
Totally.
It's closed.
Totally closed.
So there's no key either.
Guess what? I don't know, tune into maybe future updates and whatnot. I don't know. I don't really know how this whole thing works, like stuff, but we just let Minerva do the work usually.
Yep.
So what are your guys' favorite foods?
That's one that'll last forever.
Favorite food?
Favorite food? Well, I really love the flavor of lemongrass. If there's lemongrass in my Thai food, if there's lemongrass in any soup or tea.
I even caught this guy eating a lemongrass salad, straight up. Just lemongrass and cucumber one day. I was like, whoa, guy.
You can eat the stalks.
Just a black bean burger. Not like in a hamburger bun with lettuce. Just like the patty itself. Mmm! I love me. It gets you going. Fuels up. You can make them yourself. This guy doesn't like black bean burgers. You don't eat anything that is like dark colored.
No, I don't. There's actually a science behind that, but you don't want to learn anything about metaphysics.
Yeah, when I met this guy, his hair was darker, but I think ever since he went on his light colors only eating habits, his hair's gotten lighter, his eyes, his skin, his fingers prune faster in the bath. I don't know what the connection is there, but
yeah, I have to get in there and like.
And this guy, favorite snack, Colby Jack string cheese. Can't get enough of it.
Well, it's not string cheese, it's the ones that are shaped in a elongated rectangular prism.
No, because you don't string that kind, the square ones.
No, it's a rectangular prism. Would you string it? Next question.
What's your message to the world?
Who's the world?
Yeah, talking as if we aren't all one. Strange way to word that, but for the sake of three-dimensional viewers, I would say follow the intergalactic hedge maze of your mind, and if you make it to the end,
tell us what you find.
We'd love to know, because we're on that journey too, except we're spectating that journey now.
Right.
For all of our different selves, because obviously
Right.
I'm not just Corinne.
Right.
There's multiple people inside of me, and
Certainly.
I'm spectating them now, going through
Absolutely.
the hedge maze. The first time, I'll tell you what,
Positively.
that was the 4 years in the bathroom, was that hedge maze journey, and
Surely.
we made it out, and I'll tell you what, math is everything.
We're all made up of math.
Yeah, like this guy, we already figured it out.
X squared plus 3x minus 0 equals 4 squared plus 3 to the third.
No, it was to the fourth.
Shit. It's just whatever. I didn't have it written down.
You get it.
You are so
I know.
good, Corinne. You're so good.
Thank you. Clay. This guy, we've got such a yeah, so that's our message to the world.
Okay, but which one of you works harder?
Don't really like that question.
You know, I think it's a good question. Establishing boundaries.
Yeah, do you consent?
Certainly.
Well, I don't.
Who
And
works harder? Us.
we're all working hard every day.
Every day.
Everyone tries their best.
Those people you see slinging burgers.
They're working just as hard as us.
Just as hard.
Also, the people who are getting us to Mars eventually, working just as hard as we are. And
Mr. Musk.
what a delight he was. He stayed at our house for 4 days. He had a wedding in Ohio. Yeah, just a delight that man is.
He really is.
Truly. You can tell he's been eaten by the cobra.
Yeah, he's been swallowed.
Swallowed whole
He's being digested.
and rebirthed out the other side. Real fan of him. Don't care much for his companies, but him in his essence.
His soul.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And his accent.
love
You
his
know, I'm no accent guy, but it's charming.
Who inspires you?
Inspiration.
I'll tell you who doesn't. Christopher Columbus, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, read a history book.
Yeah, it's a load of propaganda.
Columbus Day?
Won't celebrate it.
Nope. Won't do it. I actually always build a tiny replica of the Mayflower and light it on fire. Just to combat.
It's the centerpiece of our coffee table.
Yeah, year round, and everyone gets to spit on it every time they come in our house and topple it over.
Propaganda everywhere. What are you gonna do? You know,
It's infiltrated our media like some kind of plague.
yes.
Parasite.
Every singer, actor.
But I have to say, are we the propaganda?
Are we the propaganda?
Write that one down when you get a chance. I'd like to ponder that later with you.
It's written down right here.
This guy's got a photographic memory.
My frontal lobe is beyond exceptional.
It really is. He's got something. They've got something going on. So propaganda.
Inspiration. Who inspires us?
Yeah. Riddle us this. Is it
Inspiration?
Go ahead. Let your mind go. Let it go. Let that frontal lobe free.
Or condition?
Are we just conditioned to be inspired through propaganda in the media?
Are we inspired to be conditioned? Two sides of a coin. Approval. Control. That's the human condition.
It's a double-edged sword. Sorry, I just had to say a prayer.
Yeah.
That was really deep. I went there with you. Sorry, everyone. Can everyone feel that fourth dimension seeping in?
4D. We live in 4D.
Man, sometimes it just feels like I'm just like, my fourth dimensional brain is like, has me whipped.
How's you straight whipped?
It's like three-dimensional, get in line. I'm in line, sir. That's how it feels.
We're in line.
Because we're all one. So, I think that's all we want to answer today. I think we're getting a little peckish. I want to grab a snack. Do you guys have any lemongrass?
Hey.
I know.
ask.
Don't just tease him. Don't tease him like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't tease me.
Yeah, I'm pretty good here. I'm pretty good. So, interspecies communication, check it out if you want or not. I don't care, but I'm sure your fourth dimensional subconscious is drawn to it. So,
Hey, and join us downtown for some pet nat.
we're good? Cool. Don't walk home with this one. Don't take it. Make sure you take that mic off. Okay.
The one who forgets things.
Got it? Oh, it's oh no.
Sorry, sir. It's not breaking.
Come on, let's go. Got it? No, no. Give it to the guy. Give it to the guy.
Thanks, Roger.